I met a young man last Sunday who wrapped me up in his arms and gave me a big hug, and I noticed he had tattoos all up his neck. And he was just so joyous and handsome and vibrant, but I thought, I recognize these tattoos. And I said, what's with the tattoos? And he said, I was in federal prison. I was in a federal penitentiary, and he said, they allowed us to listen to the radio. And he said, Pastor Jack, I got saved listening, and that's why I'm here today. I got saved listening to your broadcast, and I'm a brand new man. And he said, God has restored my life. He already knows what the underbelly of the world is, and he doesn't want it anymore. He wants Jesus. And listen, what about you? Here's the thing. That the Jesus that you and I read about in Scripture is the Jesus that loves you. And watch this. Charlie used a couple of words about, will you be affirmed when you walk into a church, or will you be challenged? I want to remind you, Jesus never affirmed anyone. Not a single person. In fact, when he had a golden moment to add numbers to his church of 12 guys, isn't that amazing? God, when he was on earth, was a pastor, and he only had 12 people, and one of them was Satan. That's possessed. But did you know that Jesus practiced negative church growth tactics? The rich young ruler came to Jesus. Think about the church that would love to have a rich young ruler in their congregation. This man comes to Jesus. He was the yuppie. If you guys, young people, you don't know what that is. But this kid was young, he was rich, and he had power. And he said, Jesus, what do I need to do to enter the kingdom of heaven? And Jesus, it was so amazing, because what Jesus said was quite remarkable, because Jesus answered him in a way that wasn't exactly the answer to heaven, but it was the answer for that young man this way. So Jesus, what do I need to do to enter the kingdom of heaven? And Jesus says, go sell everything that you have and come and follow me. He goes down the list of things, and I've kept all these laws, and Jesus didn't contend that. He didn't fight that. Jesus said, go sell all that you have and come and follow me. Church family, listen, is that how you go to heaven? Do you get to heaven by selling everything you have? No. You think Jesus knew that?